One blend, one tobacco, one cigar that changed Camacho forever. This is Stay Smokin'.
Joe.
Hey, I'm Paul.
And I'm Cole.
And this is Stay Smokin', and today we are smoking a Camacho Corojo Robusto. Before we do, Cole, how you feeling right now?
Well, I was up a little late last night. I was tired. I was just arguing, not with coworkers, but with AI. So we're a little stressed out.
I can tell.
It was
It was funny because Cole, he doesn't treat his AI very nicely. And we were looking. I don't know how much of this I can say. Kayla, give me a signal. Can I talk about this a little bit? Well, not too long. Anyways, and he argues with it so much that we did this thing where we prompted chat to show us what they would look like based on how we treat it, and you should see what his looks like. It's like, oh, what
I
scary
don't
little puppy.
I don't abuse it. I promise.
Sure.
Let's get into the read.
Yeah, let's get into the read. Yeah, okay. Let's change up the mood. We have been like itching for one of these for a couple of days now. So
Yeah.
let's do this. All right, so we're smoking the Camacho Corojo Robusto. Its origin is from the Honduras. It's medium to full-bodied and comes in a 5x50 Robusto size. Expect a cigar that's bold from the first draw and rarely lets up. Notes of cedar, leather black, pepper, and cocoa. It's got a Honduran Corojo Liguero binder and wrapper with 3 primings of Honduran Corojo fillers, making the cigar a Honduran Corojo Puro. The Camacho Corojo Robusto is the cigar that helped define Camacho's modern identity. Developed after the Iroya family revitalized the brand in the 1990s, it showcases authentic Corojo tobacco grown in Honduras' Jamastran Valley, where the climate proved ideal for this legendary Cuban seed. Its success established Camacho as one of the industry's leading producers of bold, full-flavored cigars before the brand joined the Davidoff portfolio in 2008. It's a cigar that remains a benchmark for smokers who appreciate unapologetic... It's a cigar that remains a benchmark for smokers who appreciate unapologetically bold flavor and authentic Honduran craftsmanship. Suggested pairing is espresso or añejo rum, and the specific pairing, and I chose this, peated Islay Scotch, especially a Lagavulin for smokers who enjoy intense smoky flavor combinations. Now, obviously, we're not going to have that here today, but I would do this in my own time with a Lagavulin for sure.
Yeah.
I think the flavor profile matches up with the cigar.
Right.
But what are you having? Good
I
old
need
standby?
it. I got the monster on standby.
Fair enough.
It's keeping me awake.
Yeah, I've got my Dr. Pepper blackberry flavored, just my old standby. And yeah, shall we get to toasty,
Let's do it.
cutty, and all that sort of thing?
You
All right,
going straight or V?
I'm going cross. Why? I don't know. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Live on the edge.
You're right. Live
some
on
would
the
say.
V cutting edge. Maybe a bit much, but whatever.
You okay there? It's not even lit.
Well, I did a cold draw, and a little bit of the dust from the cut went straight in. All right.
Nice draw on it.
Yep.
Not too tight, not too
Nope.
loose.
Oh, no. That's why I got that red one for you.
I'll grab that up. That click, man, it's so satisfying.
Okay. Huh. Good draw.
Don't think I've smoked this cigar yet.
No, I haven't either. In fact, I haven't even had a Camacho yet. I know that John, who I think is watching right now, he likes the Ecuadorian Camacho, the light blue labeled.
Yep. Yeah, I think I've smoked that. And then I've smoked the Ecuadorian. And I think I've had a Connecticut as well before.
Yeah.
On my own time. Yeah, it
So-
took me a minute because there's a handful of them, right?
There's a handful of them, but this is what made Camacho in the industry.
I wish this one came in its original packaging.
I know. This
Yeah.
came with government bear.
Packaging is so cool.
Yeah, the Camacho is very distinctive. Like it says Camacho right across. The color of the label tells you which Camacho it is.
But yeah, they're bold colors.
Bold
and
colors.
they have that little, like, their logo is like a little scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
like it.
once you unfold the band, it kind of takes the shape of a coffin,
Yeah.
which is
Do you,
really cool.
do you have
They're
that?
edgy.
Can we put that up on the screen, or is it?
Kayla, I actually have one in my little box behind my computer. If you want to look for it.
Oh, so that she can bring it in here. Okay, cool.
It's the blackened box that's on my desk, but
This is.
There,
I'm
she
getting.
found it.
I'm getting leather right off the top.
yeah, leather for sure.
Black pepper.
Black pepper, no cocoa, so I'm expecting that
I'm
closer
guessing
to the middle third or
yep,
the end.
Yep, middle third. I'm guessing it's going to happen as well. So hopefully this puts you in a better mood.
I'm already in a better mood.
Okay, good.
There it
Excellent.
is.
Oh, this is the Ecuadorian wrapper, so not the same as what we're smoking, but nonetheless, you definitely get the idea.
Yeah.
With the shape, like you mentioned, the coffin shape when you unravel. That's really nice when you unravel it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um,
if you can get it without ripping it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really cool, unique band. Coffin, yeah, is the thing that jumps out at me.
The scorpion, the Camacho. So like imagine that wrapped around like this. Oops, like this. However, what we're smoking is not.
Yeah.
Imagine this red, and that's what we're
Yeah.
having today.
I think there's a scorpion if you flip it over. I think there's a
There
scorpion
is
on
too.
the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat band.
I
when
like
they,
this band a lot. Yeah.
Not to mention, they just put something on the back of the band. Not a lot of people do that. It's probably a little bit more money to do, granted, but it's a nice little Easter egg.
It's
once
nice.
You,
I like the
once you
Easter
do that.
eggs. Like My Blue Heaven. I wasn't even aware it was the My Blue. It's a tiny little,
Yeah.
Steve Martin on it. Or AJ Fernandez. I think it's AJ Fernandez. Yeah, AJ Fernandez has like what looks like a ballpoint pen signature on, on every band. Obviously digitally done, but it looks like a hand signed band.
At one point, it was hand signed.
Sure,
and
I'm
then
sure it was.
printed and copied. But yeah, it's a unique little Easter egg.
So I'm smoking fast. Look how far I'm along compared to you.
I'm going pretty relaxed today. So
Good. Good.
Yeah.
I'll slow down for a second. This is like full on for me leather right now, but much less peppery than I expected.
Same with the earth, yeah. Same with the pepper, yeah, and the cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You getting cocoa already?
No, like it's just not as cocoa
As you expected.
Yeah, I would have thought it'd be like right at the front third.
Yeah, yeah.
but-
I was expecting it to be spicier.
Yeah, it's not as spicy as I expected at all. Now, could that be from the pairing?
It could develop also.
True.
It could get spicier. But that's how they push it. It's like a spicy one.
I mean, it definitely has spice to it, but it's nothing overpowering, nothing that is bothering me in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, no, it's not like just the thing that pops to my head. It's not like a Joya Red. Like those are pepper bombs in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is nice and relaxing. Yeah.
But exactly what we need today. Still can't figure out the retrohale properly.
Yeah. Still trying to get it down.
I've done it by mistake a couple of times. Let me try again. Can't do it.
Yeah, tongue on the top of the mouth,
Yep.
and then breathe through your nose.
It's like
Or
it reminds
exhale
me
through your nose.
my mom when I was really small teaching me how to whistle.
Yeah.
It took me forever, but now I won't do it in here. I can whistle so loud that people like you're bursting my eardrums.
Yeah. The more you do it, the better you get at it.
I'll try it
The
again.
hang of it.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Are you resting the tip of your tongue like to the roof of your mouth?
Yep. I don't know what's going on.
And are you exhaling like
Yeah.
through your nose? Strange.
Yeah. You'll get it eventually.
I'll get it eventually.
Yeah. One day you'll do it accidentally, and then you'll be like, "Oh,
Well, I
that's."
have. Remember, I
yeah.
did it in here accidentally, and I was like, and I was actually, it wasn't. I expected. I was nervous about it. Oh, I got a little bit. I can feel it in my nostrils right now. I got a little bit. Anyways,
Yeah.
it wasn't as upset. Didn't bother me. And I was like, oh yeah, the flavors really come out. And I really want to master it. And I keep on forgetting to try when I'm in my on my own time.
Yeah, retro hail, it's just not for me, in my opinion. It's a little too strong. I want to be able to sit and enjoy and not have to deal with my nose being on fire for 5 minutes, right?
Fair enough. Yeah, I just got a little bit there, but it didn't. No, but I am getting stronger flavor by trying. Anyways, so there we are. So, okay, aside from the AI frustration, how's the rest of your day going?
Oh, it's been going pretty good. It's been a not slow morning. It feels like a slow morning because I was up pretty late last night, so kind of sluggish and tired. But yeah, getting a lot of work done. So
Good.
Got a lot of photos, a lot of cool brand new product that just came in. Some stuff we've had before and some stuff that like we haven't.
Yeah, it was La Galera.
La Galera,
drop.
yeah.
Yeah, most of it's all up on the site right now. Like La Galleria, I believe.
La Galera.
The Galera?
There's no I, yeah. I think
Okay.
it's La
Yeah.
Galera.
Yeah, the full like standard lines. We have the 1932 box press, which as I was taking photos, one of the boxes that came across my desk had a date
Maduro?
from it's not a Maduro actually,
Oh,
it's
no?
an Ecuadorian Habano.
Okay.
But the box that came across my desk, I opened it up and I noticed how brown the cellophane was, and I flipped the box over, and the date on it was 2023, so it's been aging for a while. So I picked up a couple of those. Yeah.
Well, and even before that, probably, but
When you showed me, that's one of the darkest cellophanes I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was like not purple people. My Blue Heaven levels of brown on the cellophane. So I got super excited. Went out and bought two, and I have
So you
one.
did buy. I thought you were gonna wait till Friday.
No, I went out and bought two. I do have an extra one sitting on my desk for Friday.
I'm surprised you didn't get a tin.
I want one of the tins. They're just a little too short for me, in my opinion.
Yeah, you don't want a little short smoke every
It'd be nice for the bar, but cigarillos are more bar
Max,
smokes, right?
Max Singh on YouTube is correcting us. La Galera. La Galera. La Galera? Ah!
La Galera.
La Galera.
La
That's-
Galera.
Yeah, no I. La Galera.
Yeah.
John, I gifted John. I met up with John on our way to London. We just met up for about half an hour at a stop. And while the wives were talking, I bought him a box of, I believe it's what was it? Oh, yeah. I bought him some, the Drew Estates Metallica M80.
Yep.
Yeah, and I gave him a box of those and a handful of singles that I also got so we can enjoy them remotely. And there was a point to this, and I've completely forgotten. Oh yeah, I gave him a little box of Cigar Chief cigarillos,
Nice.
and he told me this morning that he really enjoyed them. And I said, well, I got a few more. I'll give them to you. So he really enjoyed those, and it's replacing his morning cigarette
Okay.
as opposed to, and he's trying to get away from cigarettes and continue with cigars and cigarillos.
Yeah, those are good. I like to pair them more than just smoke them on their own.
Yeah,
Yeah, for me personally.
pair them with typically.
Root beer, or if I'm drinking, maybe a rum, just to bring out some more flavor in it.
No, he really enjoyed it with his. I think, John, did you have it with your coffee? If you're there, I'm wondering.
Had to make a couple touch-ups on this so far, but nothing too crazy. Just my OCD jumping out at me and telling me to fix it. But
Part of the process.
look at how white the ash is. Yeah, very
It's not bad.
not bad.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
See,
We've seen whiter. I'm just saying.
True,
That Bareda
yeah.
Don Chico comes to mind all the time. Hey, golf tournament coming up
When's that?
Friday, August 7th.
And what's going on there?
It's going to be our 5th annual Cigar Chief golf tournament, all for a good cause. The Quinny Mohawk School
Yep.
will get a new playground as a result, and it's $5.50 to enter, 2-person minimum. It is being held at the Marshes Golf Club in Ottawa, Ontario, and it will include, when you buy your ticket, when you register, $300 worth of Cigar Chief swag, including cigars. So that's a great deal right there. Vendors galore. So every hole will have a vendor attached to it. What swag you'll receive, surprise, surprise, we'll see. But what we do know is there'll be prize for the closest to the pin and the longest drive. There'll be a boxed lunch provided, as well as a full course meal prepared by Chef Clifford Linus of the Brook Street Hotel. So lots of fun on that day. Let's cross our fingers that the weather gods are with us and the golf gods are with you. And get registered online at cigarchief.com. If you do so, in the next couple of days, you get a automatic entry in this month's subscription. Well, wait, no, this month's raffle.
Yep.
And if you enter August 1st, between August 1st and August 6th, you get an automatic entry into the August raffle. So good reason to do that. And obviously for a good cause. I mean, think of the kids, do it for the kids, but also do it for fun. If you like golfing, this is a great day out.
Yeah, great cause, great day of full golf, and just hanging out with your friends, people you might not know, and then spark up a friendship with them, you know? It's kind of like going to the cigar lounge, but outdoors.
Right.
On like a little field trip, you know?
Yeah, and meet up with Paul Stulak, who will be there, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
You're nodding yes? Okay, so I can safely say Paul Stulak from Paul Stulak Cigars will be in attendance as well. He'll be playing golf. He'll be eating the food. So you can definitely have a chat with him about his cigars. I wish, if I was going, I would be talking to him about the El Nuevo Comienzo, the cigar I enjoyed from him. I really enjoyed that. So if you see him, tell him I said so.
Okay. Yeah. It'd be interesting. It'd be great to have him on the stream again. I know we had him a while ago on the stream. We did a little interview with him. But
It was
would be,
unprompted, yeah. It was
yeah,
just kind of sprung. So doing an actual prepared one would be nice.
Cool. I'm totally down for that.
Yeah. And having talked to Paul like a couple times, I know he's very approachable. He's a very nice guy. He always brings in gifts for for most of the staff here, which is the pretty cool part. So yeah, if you see him out on the course there, if you're going, definitely say hi to him.
Yeah, I like, you know what I'd love to do is do some little, like, you know, mini documentary piece about the process of thinking up a cigar and lighting it up and everything in between, you know? I'm curious about the whole process, but from the horse's mouth, like to talk to him about that process or any cigar, you know, manufacturer or brand, whatever. I'd love to hear that process from them firsthand, where the ideas to the lighting, cutting and lighting, you know?
Yeah.
It's funny, like yesterday, totally irrelevant to what we just talked about, but yesterday I reconnected with an old friend, my old roommate, my friend Corey, who used to be on Much Music and CTV News.
Yep.
And we were catching up on a bunch of life stuff. We haven't talked in probably 15 years because since I moved out to the county. And I was thinking about it because in one of the blogs I was writing, I was talking about a mistake I made lighting a cigar way back when I was totally green.
Yeah.
And we were barbecuing at our house. And there's a bunch of us over, and we decided to have cigars. And it was just a bunch of guys who don't know what they're doing having cigars. And I literally lit mine with a piece of chicken that flamed up on the corner. The fat was... So I used the burning chicken fat to light my cigar. There's a picture of me doing that. I can't find it, but I remember the picture. And there's another picture of me later on, and with Corey, and we're smoking. And the burn is way off. It's canoeing. It looks, but we're looking like we think we're so cool.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of how far I've come from then till now with how to properly enjoy a stick.
I do have to say, yeah, it is pretty cool that you lit it up with a flaming chicken. Like, let's be real. Like, I know it's not proper,
It's
but
definitely
Like
not
something
proper.
Guy Fieri would do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
it's definitely one of those moments you want to capture on a photo or video just to have, and then you go back and fix up your light, right?
In fact, if he comes to visit, I wouldn't mind having him on because I know he enjoys cigars now, and he has a plethora of stories. Like, you know, he's hung out with Ozzy Osbourne. We both hung out with Korn. Oh boy, there are a lot of stories from the field back when we were working at YTV together.
Another one.
You know what? This is not the flavor profile I completely expected to enjoy as much as I am right now. I'm really enjoying this. Maybe it's because I've been jonesing for a cigar. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm starting to pick up. You're a lot further in than I am, but I'm starting to pick up on a lot of the cocoa, and it's starting to meld nice with the earthiness. The pepper kind of disappeared for now. I'm expecting it to come back near the end, like it usually does.
Yep. I was just gonna say the cocoa, definitely like a dark chocolate, not so sweet, but definitely a cocoa flavor that I'm picking up, and it's making me enjoy it more and more. So, and I'm just about approaching, like, I think I'm right at the middle third.
To go back to Paul Stulak, you were talking about like the names and like processes of his like rolling his cigars. I think in that interview we were talking about like how he came up with some of the names for his cigars, like Red Screaming Sun, I believe, was all based on like Soundgarden and like the music he likes.
Oh, he likes Soundgarden?
I believe so. I'd have to go back and figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One was like based. I think this Red Screaming Sun was based off of like a sunset he saw or something.
Because Black Hole Sun, if he called the cigar Black Hole Sun, that would be more Soundgarden.
Yeah. I thought there was one where it was based on like music or something like that. But then there's also, I know he did something with Pravada. It was like the Miami, Pulse do like Miami.
It's Miami Vice. Or
Miami
whatever.
Vice,
It was based
yeah.
off. It was like because Pravada guy really likes Miami Vice.
It's
Like
Paul
the show.
Stulak. He likes, I'm pretty sure from what I read, Paul
is
is the one
he?
that likes Miami Vice. It's his
Just out of-
favorite show.
How old is Paul roughly?
Oh, I have no idea.
You'd
My
have to
age,
ask.
probably? Roughly?
Probably the chief would know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to find out. Because by
Oh, I
music
think you might
taste,
be mixed up because Seattle Grunge Box did a collaboration with Pravada Cigar Club for a limited edition Soundgarden cigar.
Oh, okay. I do remember that. I've been waiting for that to come in for a while.
When was it released? Do you know?
A couple months ago. That's why I'm
oh,
getting.
that's brand spanking new. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was March or April. I'm just getting worried that it's that they possibly sold out on their end, and we might not see them trickle up here at some point.
yeah, I see Bridget's here. Hey, Bridget. How you doing? My friend Rob's wife. Bridget's also my friend.
But yeah, this is we're into Cocoa Central right now.
Yeah,
Cocoa
definitely.
and Chocolate Central.
I love the fact how much it changed from the top third to the middle third.
Yeah, it's a very nice change.
Yeah, it's a nice change. It's a definitely. My friend Uday and I would. He lived with me for a while in our house, and we would smoke cigars almost daily. And we always talked about the flavor switch with certain cigars, and we'd have the same cigar.
Yep.
And then we'd smoke the same pace, and all of a sudden we both look up and go flavor switch. And this is definitely one of those. What else we got going on, Kayla?
We got a car show.
We got a car show Saturday, August 15th. The car show here on site at Cigar Chief. Great opportunity if you're a gearhead to come see a lot of cool cars, a lot of vintage cars. Adam and Kayla's 1965 Corvair will be there.
My 2005 Toyota Corolla will be there.
I'm looking forward to getting a picture with that. And of course, lots of family-oriented stuff to enjoy. Food provided by Mama Bear food truck. Inflatable stuff, including inflatable axe throwing. I still don't understand exactly how that works.
I think it's just like Velcro that sticks.
But what do you? It's not an inflatable axe, obviously, because it would just like float away.
I'm thinking it might have some like a
Weight to it?
weighted-
Yeah.
1 second.
I think Adam is
I
cleaning up some stuff.
He
about
cleaning up some stuff. I know I've seen those Velcro ones, but yeah, inflatable. There must be some.
I don't think
weight.
Adam's serious, but he says it's one-time use. It's real axes. I don't think he's serious.
this. Hey, I'm winner. What do I win? Some Gorilla Tape to patch that up. Not a
Back
sponsor.
for
Not a
another
sponsor. Not a
touch.
sponsor. Do we have some Reddit questions to answer today?
We do, but first,
Oh, hey now,
It's
hey now.
time. It's time.
You know, I'm gonna do a wild guess, different than you go ahead. I always guess first.
I just want to say I hinted at it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
I think I have an idea. I'm gonna
Government for government ban.
s- Scorpion.
Wrong. Correct.
Yes, yes. I feel. Why am I so excited?
I was gonna say I know who's not correct, and that was definitely me.
Government. One
Government.
Now, and you solidified my guess with when you said I hinted at it. So 10% off code for everything in store and online at cigarchief.com, including a box or a single or a couple of these Camacho Coroyo Robustos, which in our opinion so far, pretty good ride with the first and middle third being a nice flavor switch. Yeah, anything there you want to buy 10% off online. Come into the store, say Scorpion, and see how they react.
They'll probably look at you for a couple seconds until you say, "Oh, it's the stream code."
Actually, you know what? Do they know up front the code? Like, do they?
No.
They don't. So then, do you go tell them? Like, well, how?
No.
I never actually thought.
I will just wait until
They can
someone
look it
comes
up in
in.
the system, like easy. You just like they'll just have to type in stream code and
Oh, it'll be
it'll
up there.
pop up. Yeah, they just have
Okay.
to search it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I just got a text from John. He just got on the stream now. I don't know what were you doing that you weren't on earlier. We're really
Yeah.
enjoying this, by the way. Just to recap where we're at so far, we're in the middle third. Started off leather, earth, a little bit of pepper, but a lot less pepper than we expected, or at least less than I expected. And the middle third right now, lots of cocoa. I wouldn't say cocoa bomb,
No.
but certainly cocoa, and it's a nice flavor switch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like jarring. It was very nice, slow paced into it, not like boom.
Yeah,
instant,
yeah.
right?
I guess I hinted at a flavor switch that was very boom, but no. Nice smooth transition.
Are these cigars already on sale because of the Sasquatch sale?
No, they are not.
Oh.
But you can use the code to get 10% off.
Yeah. Use the code, get 10% off.
Get
It
10%
also
off.
stacks on top of things that are already on sale too.
That's
And
correct.
just letting you guys know that there's only 2 days left. Yeah, 2 days left of the sale. It ends on Friday.
Friday at 5 p.m. or Friday at midnight?
I don't remember.
Either. Well, I would get them before 5 p.m. anyways,
I
Eastern
would just in
Standard Time.
case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't wait.
I'm really enjoying this.
I'm going for the
I was gonna say
Band removal.
I was waiting for you like to get a little bit closer before I was like, hey, you better
Is there a real band underneath?
No, it's just I don't know what they did with the glue on this.
yeah, you gotta.
It
show
looks
that
like
overhead.
they taped it
on the inside though.
on the
I
inside.
don't know if you can see that right there. A little flap.
Yeah, because it's like
Blasphemy.
It is blasphemy. It's
What
blasphemous.
were they thinking?
now I have to investigate. I have to go back to Cigar Detectives and see. Is it
Another
really-
case for the cigar detectives. What's going on here? That looks like one of those plastic tabs you see in packaging for electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very disappointing. That's the only thing I've been disappointed about with this cigar.
You
And
know
that's
what's
not the
funny?
cigar's fault.
Whenever I do a band reveal, people are like, "Oh, it's a large government band, so that means there must be the real band underneath." But this is just an example. It's like, nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a very. This is a very
It's a
large.
band.
It's a
but-
large band, and it
And it did not have anything underneath.
Nothing.
So just
Yeah,
not even
letting
an
you
Easter
people
egg.
know
yeah.
doesn't
I-
mean anything.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I've taken so many photos of cigars with like government bands, non-government bands, regular bands, right? When I get a government band, I can look at it and just be like, that's gonna have one underneath it. Like it doesn't matter how big or small the band is. There's sometimes some telltale signs, like Brick House, for example. Their government bands have, or just any government band that has a QR code or like a SKU code on it, won't have them. And then sometimes, yeah, like this one, longer government band doesn't have the cigar under, or the original one under it. It just all kind of depends on the brand.
Sometimes you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like some have like a 3D effect to it, like a foil. And if you just like rub your hand on it, you're like, "Oh, I feel it underneath."
The one that jumps out to me for that, I think, is the Adventura.
Yeah,
There's
it
one.
sticks out a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a metallic kind of band, and it's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, we can get in some Reddit questions now. This is our last Reddit questions for a bit.
Okay.
This is top asked cigar questions on Reddit.
So chat, you're in on this too for any help too. So. feel
Okay,
free.
first one. What is the difference between strength and body? A lot of people get this mixed up.
And I just.
I
wrote
did. When
about
I
this.
first started, I got it mixed up a lot until somebody was like, just letting you know, because I used to type it for streams. Next to strength, I'd put medium bodied, and they'd be like, no.
Nope. Nope.
That's not the same thing.
No, strength is the nicotine content
Yeah.
purely. Body is more about the feel of the smoke and the flavors.
Yeah.
Whereas nicotine is pure, like a full strength cigar would have a high nicotine content, usually from the fourth or fifth priming of the leaf, like the
The
more top.
Ligero.
Ligero would be a very full, a double Ligero. You can't get any much stronger than that. And then something Connecticut Shade would be on the lower end, milder end of strength. But it doesn't mean that a mild cigar can't be full bodied,
Yep, that's true.
right? And so it has a lot of flavor going on, a lot of textures. When you talk about, like, say, my favorite Connecticut, Olivia, Connecticut Reserve, the torpedo specifically, that has a lot of flavor going on. That's full-bodied creaminess, as you said, creamy, buttery goodness.
Yep.
You know, and that's a lot of body right there. It's full-bodied, but mild in strength.
Yeah.
So that, in a nutshell, I suppose, would be how to explain the difference between strength and body. Strength and body.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head there. Another thing that kind of jumps to my head, kind of related to the whole like strength kind of debate. A lot of new cigar smokers will come into a store and see a Maduro, for example, dark wrapper, right? Mm-hmm. They instantly think that it's going to be a very strong cigar. You can have a Maduro that is medium or mild in strength, but still have that great Maduro flavor. The shade of the wrapper doesn't
necessarily denote the strength of it.
Yeah.
Because there's a La Flor Dominicana Double Lajero Connecticut, and it's like, yes, it's light in wrapper, but if you smoke that, it's going to kick you in the
It's
in
going
the ass
to
a
kick you
little
in the...
bit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No, you are correct. It is definitely going to kick you.
Yeah, it's like judging a book by its cover, right?
It is, yeah. You
Yep.
got to look at the innards.
Yeah. So how do you figure that out? Well, experimentation. I think my
Read up on
biggest read up on it, do your research, but then when you go to, like, say you come to Cigar Chief, talk to somebody behind the counter, talk to somebody walking around, talk to one of us.
Yeah.
And we'll help guide you. Because a lot of times, and the other thing is for beginners, and I know a lot of you here are definitely not beginners, but for beginners who are listening, watching, don't assume that you have to start mild and work your way up to strong. I started right in the middle just because this is what John was smoking, and I enjoyed that. And you can play around until you find your flavor profile. It could be that you start, sometimes if you go too strong though, if I started with a double ligero, I don't think I would have continued smoking cigars.
No, I would have probably put the hobby down.
Yeah, exactly. So, and sometimes you smoke like, something that is really not good for you, and it not necessarily strong, but you just don't like it. And you go, cigars aren't for me. That's like saying wine isn't for you, or single malt Scotch isn't for you, or certain pasta isn't for you.
Yeah.
Just try different ones. So it really is part of the fun of getting into cigar culture is experimentation. Trial, and I don't want to say error, but let's just say trial and trial. Just keep on trying until you hone your flavor profile.
There's so much stuff out there that you can try. It's
Yeah.
not just like, like if you're going into like a record store and you want to
That's
buy
the
a record,
example.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
you have the same copy of, I don't know,
It's
a
just
John
Creed.
Lennon album. It's just
it's just Nickelback.
yeah.
I don't want to. I hate shitting on Nickelback. I actually had a good day with them.
They're
when I did-
not
when I-
Yeah.
bad.
They're not bad. They're.
I think people that say that they hate them, they don't really hate them.
They just want to join that bandwagon.
Bandwagon, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fun to say you hate them, but yeah, they
Yeah.
have some good songs.
They're easy to hate.
Yeah.
What's funny is Chad. The day I spent with him, like off camera, guy's totally cool, very very smart, and very funny. We had a great day, and we met up at the Nashville Gibson factory, and went through the process from raw wood to finished guitar of his signature Blackwater guitar. And the next night we went to the concert, and of course my cameraman and I were right up front, and he had this like stage that was built like, well, it was very phallically simple. Like it was like a front stage and then this long piece that came in the front.
Yeah.
And he came to the front where we were, and he put his leg on one of the monitors and basically had his crotch right over my head and looked down at me and winked. I know, exactly. And he came out and he's wearing like track pants, and he made some comment about how it accentuates his member. And it was like, dude, who are you? This is not the guy I met yesterday.
Yeah.
Like you're now this persona, and now I understand what people don't like about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was completely different.
Facade.
But I mean, like,
facade
yeah.
people don't like.
Yeah.
he can in his personal life, he could be just like a normal kind of cool dude to hang out with, but once he hits that stage, a switch will flip and he will go into character. That's what a lot of musicians will be like.
Yeah. Maybe that's the only way they can do it.
Maybe I don't know, but I did notice the definite
energy
like
up.
the not yin yang, but more like the Jekyll and Hyde,
Right.
right? But the guy I met was really really cool, and we had lots of laughs. We had a lot of fun. He showed me stuff like in what they call Guitar World, which is underneath the stage, where
Yeah.
all the guitars are kept. When they go do a guitar switch, they're all kept in a certain order and so on. And he was making fun of some of the techs, and they were making fun of him. And it was just, it felt like a bunch of guys who've known each other since they were little kids, which is the case for the band.
One thing about Nickelback, and then we'll circle back to the Reddit question.
Yeah.
I'm going to swear for this one. Have you ever seen the clip? It's him. He's like at a bar, and he's just trying to enjoy his time. I think he must have just finished a show or something.
Yeah.
He's sitting at the bar, and there's a drunk lady with a phone filming him, being like, "Chad," and she's singing the like, "Sing Photograph for me, sing Photograph for me." And he just turns around, and he's like, "Would you fuck off?" And then eventually, I think he kind of had a change of heart and then kind of went back to her and was like, "Okay, yeah, here it is, Photograph.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I'll
God.
sing the bit."
He caved.
Yeah.
He committed.
And to go back to the Reddit question, coming into the store, if you don't know what the flavor profile is, and it's a busy day, like on a Friday or a Saturday, you can't talk to an employee right away. We actually have new screens that are connected to our
Yeah.
website that you can look up the cigar you're
yeah.
thinking about, and
Yeah,
you'll be
they're
able to
bringing
see
us
all the information. It brings you right to the product page. You can scroll down, read the description, all that stuff.
Yeah, very interactive and friendly atmosphere up front. Friendly with the people and interactive with being able to look at all the cigars. And luckily for us and for you that come here, we don't have the government bans on every cigar. You can see the cigars in all their aesthetically pleasing glory.
Yeah.
And with the expansion of the other side, we have an extra lounge that'll be put together very soon. That space is open. The tabletops are being packed with more product, more sticks. So definitely, but back to the point in the Reddit thing, I would say if you're a beginner and you're worried about mild to strong, what bold means versus what strength means, definitely have a conversation with our staff. They will know, and maybe one of us will be out there anyways. Like I tend to go out there once in a while, and I'll see somebody sort of looking around, and maybe our staff is busy with somebody else, and I'll say, "Hey, can I help you?" Blah blah. Blah. And we end up striking a great conversation, and they walk away a bit more knowledgeable. I've had one particular regular who I saw yesterday. I've seen him about 4 or 5 times. He's come in and he's very friendly, and we're friendly back to him, of course. He's very knowledgeable, but I introduced him to the Rita Don Chico, and I saw him picking up more.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a comment here. Reefer Red says, "Hey y'all, hope everyone's good. Just a quick question. I ordered a box of Rocky Patel B52 Maduro last year. Even specified that I wanted a sealed box, but I was given loose cigars. Do you do full boxes?" So yes, we do full boxes. What you did was correct. That's the correct step to do, is in your order form, say that you want a sealed box. However, there are some cases, usually pretty rare, where they don't have a sealed box available. All they have is loose cigars, so they just have to make do with that.
Yeah.
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 That's
Sometimes.
pretty much the short answer.
Yeah.
It's a good answer, but it is unfortunate because we do like to have. I know I like collecting boxes.
Oh yeah, of course, people would prefer the box, and usually that's the case. They will get the full box if they ask for it, or unless it comes in a bundle, then they'll get the sealed bundle.
Right.
But sometimes, it's just all they have is loose cigars to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah.
One thing before we move to the next question too. I know even if you can't get into a store and talk to like one of our employees here, and you're shopping on our website, they have AI on different sites. Not on ours. I hope at some point maybe we can get it, but where you could actually talk to them about what can I pair with. Not just like ChatGPT is probably the one that you're thinking. It's actually made for cigars, drink pairings, like activity pairings and stuff that you can go say, "Hey, well, I'm thinking about the Camacho Corojo Robusto. What do you think about it? What's the strength profile?" And it'll give you all the information because it's already trained on it, right? So,
Yeah. Interesting.
Reefer Red says, "Thanks, I'll keep that in mind for the future orders."
Thanks for the response, Keelan.
yeah.
What's the next question?
Next question, and this is a big one. Is my Cuban cigar real? How do I tell if a Cuban cigar is real or not?
Oh boy, how the times have changed, because I remember back when, Lisa and I got married in Cuba, and my dad, who was an avid cigar smoker, and so was my uncle, not as much as my dad. My dad was like, just don't buy any from the beach.
Yeah.
This is one story. This is not the full answer, obviously. I don't know if I can provide a full answer, to be honest. But if you're in Cuba and somebody approaches you on the beach and I got the reals, blah, 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 don't
Yeah.
buy them from there. You have to buy them from an official store. I don't know what the word is there, but an official
Yeah.
cigar store. Sometimes the cigar shops in hotels aren't necessarily cigar shops; they're just souvenir shops, and there's a case full of cigars, and they may or may not be real.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to go either to the source or to an official cigar store. At the airport, you'll get your official cigars. Now, that's for those of us Canadians who are able to travel to Cuba freely and do so. I assume this person asking is from Canada as well.
This is just Reddit questions.
Oh,
is
Reddit
just
questions.
This is like
Right.
one of the top 9 questions asked
Right.
on Reddit. Yeah.
Right. Now, I know that then when they had the, what's that, the holographic sort of like labels that were sealed
Yeah,
to boxes.
that's a way to tell
That
if
is
it's an
a way.
incorrect hologram. Yeah.
However, those can be faked as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the cigars come in the box. Like if it's like a box that has like my friend John, I think his cousin Mike or somebody in the family went to the Dominican and got actually Cohibas.
Glass top.
Glass top.
Fake.
Fake. They don't come in a glass top. So there's a lot of tells. And Cole, I'm going to let you answer more because I bet you know more than I do in this regard.
Yeah. So, like you said, first question you have to ask yourself: did you get them on the beach? If the answer is yes, then it's fake.
It's fake.
Second question: does the box have a glass top? Yes, it's fake. No, most likely real. And then you want to break it down to, okay, how's the construction? How does the band look? I know Cohiba specifically, they have 9 squares from top to bottom, you know, where the Cohiba squares are, obviously. There is a holographic head inside of the Indian head that you can see if you kind of reflect it. The Cohiba lettering should be raised. If it's not raised, you got a fake.
Another thing is misaligned bands.
And misaligned bands, yes. Now, you can get on smaller Cohibas. I've seen it before, like the Sigilo 1, for example, which is like almost like a Panatella kind of size, where you get overlap in the Cohiba band. But that's still real, even though you get a tad bit...
Just because it's so small?
yeah, like when you get like this, something like that, it's just because the cigar is smaller. They have to tighten it on there, right? Or else it's not going to hold. But yeah, that's some of the telltale signs.
Another sign is if the price is too good to be true, or if you're thinking, I got these so cheap. Yep, because they're not real.
Yep.
Because even though you're getting them from somebody who is, if they're on sale, some crazy sale, they're not real. Because
Yep.
even in Cuba, they're not as cheap as you may imagine.
Yeah, it's very rare that we put Cubans on sale here.
Yeah.
I-
So
We do mostly like the cigarellos on sale. But yeah.
you want to know if your Cubans are real or not? Buy them from Cigar Chief, guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah, we go through Habanos in order to get them, so they're all official.
I'm not going to name any other stores, but I know of a store chain that was caught selling fakes.
Yep.
I'm not going to. Shame indeed.
Yeah, I know exactly what store chain you're talking about. If you go on Reddit, you can find out which one it is very easily. I've seen people complain a lot about them, about getting fakes. Not only just Cuban fakes, but like, for example, Padron.
Oh, New World fakes as
I've
well.
seen them sell New World fakes too, which
Wow, I'm surprised it's
is
still
insane.
in business.
I heard somebody got a Padron and it was spelled pardon.
Yep. Yep.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if they're selling New World fakes, they're 100% selling Cuban fakes. Like, don't even.
I would assume everything is fake.
Yeah,
At that point, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
like,
getting
that's just
sawdust.
scummy.
You're getting like stained sawdust.
Yeah.
That's actually what my dad told my uncle. He's like, I got these for $20 for 20 cigars or cohibas. And my dad said, you didn't get real, so you got sawdust.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, it looks real.
Floor sweepings.
Floor
you know?
sweepings, yeah.
Brutal. Wigwag says, hey there, folks.
Hey, Wigwag.
What's up?
The Camacho Triple Maduro knocked me out. I had to lay down for a nap. LOL.
That's I had that as well, Wigwag. I had exactly the same one, and it did the same thing. I was like, oh, never again. Did I finish it? I think because I because I bought it and because I wanted to get through it,
Out
I
of
forced
principle.
myself out of principle. Yeah. What a regretful
Yeah.
move that was. And that's before I knew how to get rid of sick. Nicotine sickness, when you know that overwhelming feeling where you feel green. And the secret, Cole told me, and it worked. And that was doing a pouch review that I got a little bit overwhelmed by the nicotine. And Cole said, have a bit of sugar. So I took a pack of sugar and I took about half of it. And within like 5 to 10 seconds, I was like, oh, wow, I feel better already.
Yeah.
It's a neat little trick. So anyways, but yeah. That triple Maduro, that was the other Camacho I had. And it was, I can't even say if it was good or bad. All I know is I came out of it bad.
Yeah, I know this might not be in there, but just as an added Reddit question, how do you get rid of nic sickness? Like you said, sugar. The whole science behind it is while you're smoking, nicotine will lower your blood sugar.
Right.
So you need to replenish that blood sugar. So just take a pack of sugar, or like a Sprite or pop, anything that's high in sugar. Take that, and you should be feeling a lot better. I like to say, just go straight like granulated sugar.
And that's what I did.
Yeah,
And it worked.
that's the most
Some
effective.
honey.
Yeah.
Honey would probably work really well too. Wigwag says, great suggestion. I always forget about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for coming
Yeah,
on with me.
I noticed a lot of the like rollers in cigar factories actually keep an entire thing of sugar, like packets on them. So because people are smoking in there, you're getting a lot
You're
of
touching it.
Well, they're
touching
also
it,
getting it
yeah.
through the skin, right?
yeah.
I
So
haven't thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they would need to. They
Yeah.
need something.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. And last question, which is a good question. Where are the best places to buy cigars online?
Cigar Chief.
Come on. Come on. And if you do that today, you
We're
get
a little
10% off
biased.
if you use the code SCORPION, SCORPION. Of course, cigarchief.com. Come on. Come on.
Cigar Chief.
Cigar Chief. Look at the hat. Cigar Chief.
Where are we, Paul?
We're at, I believe, a place called Cigar Chief.
Right.
Yeah.
I always forget where I work.
In
.com.
Deserano, Ontario.
Yeah. Honestly, is there more to say than that? I mean, no, there is not.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, don't waste your time with other places.
Yeah,
Just come here.
some people have made the mistake of wasting their time
No.
going elsewhere. No.
No, I haven't.
Shame.
Shame.
Went to one store in New York. Okay.
But honestly, yeah, Cigar Chief. If they're in the States, they can go on cigarchief.com, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Anywhere in the world, cigarchief.com. I mean, if you're on here, this is I'm beating a dead horse
The only
now.
thing with Americans ordering from us is like we can't ship Cubans to them.
Right.
And I think there's certain chews that we can't ship to them. Like we're very limited over there
Right.
with what we can do. Yeah.
Right. But when you come to Canada, if you are visiting, and you are within a 2-hour drive, I think is reasonable to say.
I was just notified we do not ship to the States anymore.
We don't. So there you go.
But however, you can go to Cigars and Stripes.
I didn't know if I could say
which is
that.
our brother brand.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
go
I was-
there.
Yeah.
I was sitting here like, I didn't want to like cut you off.
And then I saw
I
Adam
forgot.
walk
This
up.
is still a transition for me because yes, it was originally we were shipping to the States.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like, I don't know, half a year or something ago. Like it's still within a year where we started making Cigars and Stripes and helping implement that. So
And if you go to
we're
Cigar,
better access to the States people.
absolutely. Now we know we can say this safely because Big Boss Man is right next to Kayla right now. Her husband Adam, who is the big boss here, and the blog on Cigars and Stripes, we write it here.
Yeah.
And it's posted at Cigars and Stripes. So Josephus, if you're on here, I know you're in North Carolina. Go to Cigars and Stripes. Read the last 2 blogs. Those are the blogs that I concocted. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, helpful information getting posted there every day. Same with on the Cigar Chief site. There is
Yep.
a blog page on there. Helpful information being posted regularly. And not just helpful stuff, cool stuff to read, like the music thing that we did.
I was going to
Paul and
mention that. I really want to hear from everybody on the chat. What music do you listen to? I know that Rainmaker mentioned the Havana Club mix on Spotify. Now there's a couple of Havana clubs. So Rainmaker, if you're here, I'd make sure, let me know which one specifically, because I was listening to one, I was like, I don't think this is it. It was too clubby. And then there was another one that was way more Cuban, loungy, and I was like, I like this. And I've been listening to that quite a bit at home. and Lisa likes it as well.
I think it's about time we need to do one of those movie pairings again, Paul.
I'm down now that you say again, but that was you guys before I joined. I
Yeah.
think, right.
Yeah.
So what's a good movie pairing? Yeah, we'll have to figure that out and bring that on the chat
He's
for
gonna
sure.
throw Lawrence of Arabia in there.
Well, of course I am. Of course I am.
If you're picking Lawrence of Arabia, you have to pick a 4-hour smoke.
Yeah.
Oh God, it reminds me of that video you sent me. There was that guy with the, what would you even call that? Honestly, cigar was about this big around
Yep.
the gauge. I don't know what you call that.
It was
ridiculous, is what I call it.
It was an Asylum. I think the Asylum 13.
Oh yeah, it is an Asylum cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy on Instagram, he smokes one, I swear to God, daily.
Daily.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I see him post, it's another giant Asylum, and I
I
don't know.
don't believe it. I think it's a bit. I think he smoked some of it, and that's.
I
it.
mean, he smoked one down to the nub the other day.
He actually had his like a tool holding it at the end because it came down to the nub.
I don't know.
It
I
was
don't-
like torn apart and ripped, but
We
it was
need a
still
time
smoking.
lapse. We need a time lapse showing it.
Yeah,
Then I'll
yeah, you're
believe
right.
it.
Yeah, but and the thing is, have you read the comments?
No.
Oh, I read Lisa and I read the comments, killing ourselves laughing. I can't repeat any of them,
Yeah.
of course, but there wasn't too many favorable comments. Put it that way.
Wigwag says Sirius XM Jam On or Grateful Dead Archive.
Oh,
Okay,
Grateful Dead.
that's your jam.
Archive. I have that Grateful Dead archive, 600 plus hours on my Spotify. It's pretty regularly played.
Is that right?
Yeah,
So
I could probably pull it up right here.
Cool.
Don't play anything.
I'm not gonna play it.
Don't play anything,
I
don't
just
play
want to
it.
make sure that it is the one that I'm thinking of.
So what was the other one Wigwag mentioned?
Jam On
Jam On. Oh, is that more like reggae?
or Sirius
Sounds
XM
like
he
more-
listens to.
Oh, okay.
Jam On. It sounds like jam bands.
Probably jam bands.
Jam
yeah.
bands. Okay. Hey, Kyle
Great.
just came in and just showed you an Escobar box. What is that? Is that something we can talk about?
I think it's just a Robusto something.
Yeah, I know I need to take pictures of it at some point, probably. The one I have, Grateful Dead Radio, 600 plus hours by the guy named Brett Heuer. Heuer?
I can't read from here.
Brett Hauer?
Hauer?
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Like Rutger Hauer from the original Blade Runner movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or Hitchhiker.
Sirius XM, would that just be talk radio?
It's actually, usually it's not talk.
be
It's
everything.
It's everything. And Sirius XM, like there's like channels just purely music.
See, I only know Sirius XM for the Bonfire podcast. That's about it. Yeah, with Big J Okerson and Robert Kelly.
You know what I don't like? And Lisa makes fun of me and sometimes plays it. I'm like, stop it. Is
Oh my God, Cole.
Yacht Rock.
Oh, did I open a bottle?
Wigwag says for the Jam On, it's jam bands like Goose, Fish,
Goose.
and Widespread Panic.
Wigwag, listen to
Wigwag,
this.
I got to see Goose in Toronto when they came.
2
As
weeks
soon
ago?
as I saw Goose, I'm like,
A couple
oh,
months
no.
ago, I think.
No, it
It
wasn't
was-
that long. Maybe a month ago.
June. It was June.
June, yeah.
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 Yeah, I love Goose. You've probably seen it, but I wear my Goose shirt pretty regularly. I have 2 of them.
I think if Rainmaker is my brother, then I'm guessing Wigwag is now your brother.
Yeah, I like Wigwag. He's pretty cool.
Just by that, huh?
Yeah.
See, that's why I want to talk more about music. When you know,
Spotted in the wild,
we'll-
so
we'll have
rare.
to do-
Another Goose fan.
yeah,
Yep.
we'll have to. We'll definitely have to put together like a plan for a stream where we just talk music and cigars.
Wigwag, how many shows have you seen?
Here we go. You're gonna
He
geek
says,
out.
Sweet.
I love this.
I've only been to one Wigwag, so. Yeah,
I
that's
feel
really
like
cool.
even one is a lot.
One is a lot. Oh, wow.
Harsh. What was the last concert you went to, Kayla? Just out of curiosity.
Oh my gosh, it's been. It was Ash Nico.
Don't know who that is.
That's okay.
And what if we looked at
don't
your
think-
your recent track that you've been listening to?
My recent track.
Recent tracks, maybe like
Tracks. Oh,
what artist would we what artist would be pick up?
Probably Cab Calloway.
Oh, really?
I listen to him
yeah.
pretty regularly. Yeah. Yeah.
Scat.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
Baby No Money.
I almost started singing.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't.
Yeah, I won't.
And then Jakey. So there's a wide variety
Yeah.
there. Wigwag says Grateful Dead first show 1986, 42 shows.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a lot of Jerry. I know that Finger 11 actually played in town recently. I wanted to go, but I didn't pull the trigger on the tickets because I really just liked their first album before they became Finger 11.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what they used to be called, right?
No.
What was it?
Finger
Was it-
10?
I was gonna
No,
say that.
they're-
I was gonna say
The
that.
first album they ever released, their band name originally was the Rainbow Butt Monkeys.
Oh, that was the same band?
That's the same
I
band.
didn't know that. Rainmaker has an interesting question, and I say it's interesting because John and I were talking about something similar. When is the Chief opening an East Coast store? Because he's in Nova Scotia.
Who knows?
I say it's interesting because John and I were talking about, opening up more stores, lounges specifically, where we can open them, of course, which would be
Problem is they would have to be on reserves.
on reserves. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's a good question that we cannot answer because there's no answer
You
to
don't
that right now.
know. Yeah,
We don't
it's
know.
hard to go to another reserve because
Yeah.
they're pretty territorial and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wigwag says, I did summer tour 1989.
Nice.
cool.
Bright Spirit says, y'all are smoking the cigar that got me into premium New World cigars, and that experience was in Tokyo, Japan.
Interesting, Bright Spirit. What were you doing in Tokyo?
Worldly.
Just out of curiosity. Yeah, what were you doing in Tokyo?
I'm sure the Tokyo.
Smoking cigars.
Could you imagine going to a lounge in Tokyo?
Yes, I can. Yes, I certainly can. Not that I've been, but I would love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to
wild.
a whiskey / cigar bar in like a really small place. Have you seen that guy online where he shaves the big cube into a diamond shape?
No.
And then he makes these like really cool cocktails, and there's like mist, and then he sprays mist, and there's light, and it's this whole very, very rigid sort of like routine he does in making these cocktails, and he uses a mini samurai sword to chop the ice into a diamond shape, and then he spins the glass, pours the drink, and slides it up front. It's just very, very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
See, that would be cool the first time, but I would hate that to be every single drink. So
Yeah,
just-
but-
when I'm trying to
Bar
it's like,
flair?
just give me the drink.
Yeah, bar
At that point.
exactly. There was a bar. I think I mentioned this before. I lived in Bahrain in the Arabian Gulf, and there was a bar that they had these. They imported these bartenders from South Africa who were like full on bar flair, like flipping bottles and blah blah blah. I said, "Can I just have my damn drink?" Like exactly like you said.
It's like cool the first time.
Cool the first time, but
Maybe
man,
the second time I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
The third time I'm like, come on, man.
and there's
I already saw it.
There's another bar. I haven't seen this in a while, but I remember seeing this online as well. There's some bar, I'm guessing in Florida, where you got to put on like this like World War II American military helmet, and they make a drink and they slam it on your head, and then you down it, and then they slam a shovel on your head.
You know what that reminds me of? Have you ever seen those videos of like the bars where the girl like throws the drink in the face and slaps them?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
That's
it's all
them taking a
part
shot.
of the
That's
fun.
a shot. Throw a shot in the face and you slap them.
Yeah. No thanks.
I was doom
would love to
scrolling
get
through
paid
the
to do
shorts
that.
the other day, and something to do with Japan. There was a guy walking down the street, and he saw a billboard for a bluegrass bar in Japan.
Oh yes, I saw the same
Yeah,
one.
he's like, "We're going there. Let's go find it." And he goes into this building, and I think
it's
he
dirty and full of stickers on the door.
But I think before he went there, he ended up at like some vape shop, and he was like, "Is this where the bluegrass bar is?" And the guy's like, "No, just keep going up the stairs."
Yeah.
And he goes up there, and he opens the door, and the room is probably about as big as the studio.
And it's
with a
like you're suddenly in
bluegrass band.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were
strange.
good. They were all Japanese artists, but they sounded like it was like Kentucky bluegrass. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Okay, we can have closing thoughts.
Oh, already this was fun. This was getting to be fun.
Yeah, that went quick.
That went quick. And my while talking, my cigar went out. But you know what? Thoroughly enjoyed that. Go ahead, Cole.
All right. So, just before I do closing thoughts, I want to say, back to the back third, I'm getting a lot more pepper. But I'll add that to the closing thoughts.
Okay.
So yeah, Camacho Corojo Robusto started off nice and earthy, and then got to the middle third. It slowly developed into cocoa throughout the middle third, getting right to the pretty much close to the back half now, and it's kind of developed back into pepper with a little bit of earth. Good quality wrapper, good construction. I had no burn issues at all, like maybe a tad bit.
But that
I
was
had
your
to touch-
ADHD.
Yeah, that's just my ADHD. So a little quick touch up here and there, but no burn issues, no construction issues. My only issue was that weird kind of sticker looking thing on the back of the government band, but
Yep.
that's about it. Altogether, good quality stick. Definitely pick them up. use the code. What do you think, Paul?
You know, there's a reason why this cigar put Camacho on the map, and I just experienced it. Like I said, I had the triple Maduro before. John really enjoys the Ecuadorian, the blue wrapper here that Caleb brought from your desk. But this red label, which we don't have because it was government wrapped, Camacho Coroyo Robusto was definitely a treat that I did not expect. A little bit peppery out the top, for sure, earthy. And then middle third, it smoothly transitioned into a lot of cocoa. I wouldn't say chocolate bomb, but definitely cocoa, leather. And then the back end, I don't know. I didn't pick up an uptick on the pepper. I picked up more earthiness and a little less cocoa. But it was when I went to pick it up just a few minutes ago, and I realized, oh no, it's out. I'm like, ugh. But then we're getting to the closing thoughts. There's no point in relighting it right now. I could smoke another one right now.
Yeah.
I sensed that it was going to be a much stronger stick than it was, and I didn't know if I could get through the whole thing. And it's full bodied, but I'd say medium in strength. What is it? It says medium to full, but I'd say more on the medium side. Maybe that's just us getting more used to the strength of the cigars we've been enjoying. But overall, definitely, if you want to experience what Camacho's all about, this is a good start. And then you could venture through the different offerings that Camacho has. Specifically, this blue one, this Ecuadorian Camacho, which I know that John thoroughly enjoys. I'm going to be trying this next, based off of this experience today. I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you want to pick some of these up, or any of the Camachos, or anything at all, use the 10% off code for today, Scorpion, SCORPION, for anything in store. Lucky enough to come here, or online at cigarchief.com. So until next time, stay smoking.